Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get out of a few maps in TPRR, which is a FNAF roleplay game. And I just wanted to do this for the fun of it. So first what you're going to want to do for the first map we're going to do, we're going to want to go into Murray's, Secret of the Mimic, the Secret of the Mimic map. You're just going to go into that, and then you're going to go into your map up here at the top. Then you're going to click on Big Top's Carnival. You're going to go there. Then, what you're going to want to do is... Also, you don't have to be the character I'm playing as right now. As long as it can run and is, decently sized, but not too big, it should work perfectly fine. Anyway, once you're there, you're going to want to go up the stairs and into the side door that out here. And that'll lead you outside. Now, I'm going to turn on my flashlight here so that you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. You're going to want to have your sprint on the entire time you're doing this. Then, what you're going to do is, you're going to jump up onto this thing, if you can. Then, you're going to basically try and... Oh, that is not what you're supposed to do, sorry. So you're going to want to jump over this thing, and then try and, weasel your way... Oh. Again. Don't do the thing I just did. Oh, technical difficulties. One sec. There we go. Now, just give me a sec here. I'm not a professional at all, sorry. But yeah, you're going to want to go up here, and then from there... Okay, yeah, let's try going up this way. Yeah, up here. Then once you've done that, you're going to want to try and go towards this thing, like this big old circular thingy. Once you've done that, you should be all clear, and then you can just jump off of this. Now, there are no barriers from here on out. There's only a fence. And said fence doesn't actually have an invisible wall behind it, from what I can tell. Now, they might patch this once I, post this video, but, who knows. And then, once you've done that, you're basically free. Now, I have not at all explored the entirety of this massive area, but it is actually a lot bigger than you'd think. It expands, I'm thinking infinitely, but I'm not even sure. So we're just going to walk a while and see how big this thing really is. Okay, so this, telephone pole here kind of marks the end of civilization and stuff. And from here on out, there's basically just nothing. And right here is about where the trees stop. Right about that tree right there. And from here, you're just gonna want to go forward, keep going forward. And as you can see, it keeps on going. We're gonna try going this way a little bit. Ooh, there's still more. It looks like there's no more mountains in this area. Whoa. There's a giant pig? The heck was that? Was that Gert or whatever? I sound like a friggin' slop YouTuber right now, but I genuinely didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't think there would be any secrets out here at all. I thought it would just be barren. it kind of is, but, like, you know. Well, by that logic, then they probably haven't, like, they probably won't, like, you know, patch this at all if there's a secret out here, so that means that I might be the first one who's ever found this place. And that'd be pretty cool, right? Whoa, it still goes out over here. That's interesting. Wait, so does it... Okay, yeah, it looks like it stops about here. Oh, there's more land out here. There's a lot of stuff out here. Okay. This is weird. I wonder if anyone else has ever seen this at all. Kind of eerie, actually. I feel like this is the start of, like, a creepypasta. Oh, wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Huh. What's the point of making this so big? It keeps going? How much bigger does this thing get? It can't be infinite. That's not, like, possible in Roblox, is it? Shouldn't be. This has got to be the end, right? Like, this has to be. I mean, it looks like it is. Coming up on a ravine, or is that just weird lighting? I think it might be just weird. Yeah, it's just weird lighting. Okay. Thought it was like a weird lake or something. Wait. I thought there was, like, dirt here for a second there. Oh. No, there's definitely a... Yeah, there's definitely a terrain change here. That's... Wait, this isn't the end? There's more? How big is this place? Whoa. Stone? What is this? What could the purpose for all this have possibly been? I don't really get it. How far are we from spawn? Okay, that's the corner. Well, let's see what's up this hill, and then we'll go back to the corner again. Pretty big hill. Oh, it turns into, like, smooth stone here. Whoa. This is really a lot more stuff than I thought there would be. A lot more stuff. I wonder what this... I wonder if that means that there's, like, stuff on the other maps that no one knows about. or if this is just like an exception. Because I've been on some of the other maps myself, and I haven't seen anything like this. Probably because those maps don't like have terrain generation, and don't need that at all. They just need rooms because you never really go outside. I wonder if this logic would work for the sister location map. That could actually be a pretty cool thing to check. Now, I have all the time in the world, so I can, like, Gets bigger again out here. That's weird. This reminds me a lot of this one game called Sky Children of the Light, where some areas you can actually go out of bounds, and it's weirdly beautiful, but also weirdly isolated and eerie. It just feels like you're not supposed to be there, because obviously you're not, but at the same time, it feels like right in some kind of way. I don't know, I just trying to be like, cool and like, mysterious, I guess. But really, I am honestly curious as to why the map is as big as it is, because unless it was just like for exploration's sake, then I wouldn't know why this was put here. Like, there's no practical reason for any of this. Not that this isn't cool, because it is awesome. It is really cool, and but at the same time, I can't figure out why this was put here. If any of you guys do know, like if you're a Roblox designer and you know why this is, then please tell me. I would really like to, understand the thought process behind this and why this is important to game design. Or maybe it's not, and the developers are just cuckoo banana pants. Ooh, we're back in this area again. It's like Minecraft, it has biomes. I'm trying to get like a perimeter of this area because like I want to make sure I know how big this place is. If any of you guys want to make like a map of the perimeter of this place, like an outline, I would very much appreciate that. You don't have to though, obviously. Kind of looks like volcano-y over here. Looks like it gets back into grass territory out here. I thought it was gonna get massive again, but nah, didn't. Weird how big this place is and how like liminal it all feels. I know I'm like ranting here, but I'm just trying to make this like not boring for you guys. It's just it's interesting to me. It's really interesting because I don't know why it was here or why they put it here or its purpose, as I've said before. Or maybe there just isn't a purpose for it. Maybe it was just made because It could be. That's what I really love about Roblox game developers and like the places they don't want you to see, or you're not intended to see, unless you actively try to get there. Because like, there's always that one little Easter egg. There's always one. No matter how small or big it is, even just to like one letter, there's always something. Whether it be accidental or not, there's just always something out there. Unless the map is too small to put something out there, in which case there's probably nothing and you should probably stop looking. But for this is not one of those occasions. It's like big and open and cool. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for now. Actually, okay, I'll go a little bit longer. Let's try going up onto one of the big old mountains and like seeing. I probably missed a lot of stuff in the mountains. But, you know. I'm just confused as why there are biomes here. Like, why do they need biomes? Why are there biomes here? Minecraft. Ooh. Terrain difference? Nothing. Okay, I'll try looking up at this tall mountain, and then I'll end the video. Okay, let me turn up my graphics settings so that we can see the, like, you know. This is probably gonna lag a lot. Wow, this place is big. Really big. There's a lot that you could look at out here. I'll leave that exploration stuff to you guys. See ya!